Hi, I'm Dan Rochon with Keller Williams Realty and GreetingsVirginia.com. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what questions to ask your real estate agent when you're interviewing. Welcome back, and thanks for taking the time to listen to me and speak with me. So today, I want to talk to you about what to ask your real estate agent for when you're interviewing for an agent. Before I talk to you about that, before you interview, you may want to maybe take a look at some homes that are available on the market. And if you're interested in doing that, click on our full home search button here on the blog. Or maybe you're getting ready to sell and you want to know sort of a ballpark of what you think the property may be worth. Go ahead and click onto the free home value button here on the blog. Now, if you think that hiring an expert is expensive, try hiring an amateur. So here's what you're going to want to do when you're hiring a real estate agent. You're really truly going to want to make sure that you are hiring that professional. So how can you identify who the professional is and who the professional is not? So here's some questions that you're going to probably want to make sure that you ask it. First question I would ask when interviewing a real estate agent is, are you a full-time agent or are you a part-time agent? Real estate, many agents get involved in our business that do not treat this like a profession, do not do this at a day-to-day basis, and do it as a full-time gig, right? The other thing is, what's the average number of the days that your property, for the listings that you take, what's the average number of days that those listings typically stand on the market? So a good listing agent is going to be able to stay within industry averages, and that's something that they should be able to communicate with you. They should be able to communicate, on average, in this market, the homes stay on the market for, say, 42 days or whatever the case may be. Now, their average is 2 days. That may actually be as much of a concern as if their average is 180 days. Because if it's 2 days, that may indicate to you that they're maybe not getting the highest value and the highest profit and return for their clients' properties because they're underpricing them when they're just selling them in 1 or 2 days. Do you have a team, or do you just do this by yourself? The way that I think is that there's not one individual that could do everything and be an expert at everything. So, for example, when you hire me, we're going to be using professional photographers. We're going to be using professional negotiators. That's what my role is a negotiating. We're going to be using a professional transaction to close team, right? People that, for example, to be able to communicate like this on a video, it's a very different conversation and a different skill set than somebody that's looking and paying, looking at all those details, day in and day out like a transaction close coordinator would do. Other things that you could ask is, how many homes did you sell in the last year? What's your internet marketing program? How are you going to sell my home? What references can you provide? Can you provide me references on video? Can you provide me references that I can, pick up the phone and call somebody? So these are just some of the questions that you should ask for a real estate agent. If you visit our real estate website, GreetingsVirginia.com, there's a section in there, what to ask your agent, that I encourage for you to look at, which has 14 questions of what to ask when you're interviewing an agent. And, of course, you can always contact me, Dan, at GreetingsVirginia.com, or call me, 703-562-1788, and I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks.